A special good morning to each and everyone here. I am really very happy to be present in the South India Media Conclave at the Marriott Conventional Center. My respects to Ms. Amala Akineni, the Annapurna College of Film and Media Director, Dr. G. Vivekanand, Chairman, Visakha Industries, Mr. Dushyant Sridhar, Vedic Speaker, Director, Abhinava E. Padasala, Mr. Mohit Joshi, CEO, Havas Media Network India, Dr. Kailash, Founder and Managing Director, Quick Heal Technologies, Mr. Shankar and Mr. Bharat and Mr. Rajamani and all the other dignitaries, Dr. Rajamani, CEO, New Generation Media, New Era Media Channel, Pudiya Talemurai News and Pudu Yugam, members of the press and all the esteemed dignitaries gathered here today. And it is a great pleasure to be with the media personnel. I am a media friendly person always, and during my political tenure, there was no in a single day without meeting the media. And in spite of their twisting and tricky questions, I will be very easy in answering them. So I'm really very happy to attend this program. And I always feel, because media influences, impresses the public. So you're the bridge between the social personnel, whether it is politicians, social leaders, NGOs, or health professionals, and you act as a catalyst. And you can influence the people easily. And I always tell a story how a journalist can influence even a common man. A farmer wanted to sell his land. He was suffering from poverty and he thought without selling the land, he cannot survive. So he called an advertising journalist and asked to write an advertisement. This advertising journalist, you all know, they are very talented in writing the advertisement. So he wrote an advertisement. He is a piece of land here, and a potable water well is there, and 2 to 3 mango trees with very delicious mangoes which yield very delicious mangoes, and it is nearer the railway station. Nearer means it will be 60 kilometers from the railway station. That is the advertisement. Nearer the railway station, and a market is nearby, and everything he wrote and gave that to the farmer and asked him, please give the charges, fees for this advertisement. The farmer reading after that, then he told, I am not going to sell this land. The advertising journalist got angry. Just few minutes back you told you are going to sell this land. I wrote an advertisement. After seeing the advertisement, reading the advertisement, you are telling you are not going to sell the land. He told, I myself did not know. So many good things are there in my farm. So after reading your advertisement, I found out so many good things are in my farm. Then why should I sell it? I can have it and I can earn from the farm. So this is the influence which the journalist can influence the people, even the common man. And apart from that, I always feel South India journalists, here we are all representing the South India Journal Association and journalists. I always feel, because as a politician previously and as a governor now, South Indian representations, whether it is projected in a pan-India platform, it is highly questionable. For example, in my life itself, in my experience itself, I will narrate an experience. We went for a governor's conference to UP. That was a pre-conference discussion. Some 4 to 5 governors were divided into 4 groups, and some of us went to UP and some of us went to Gujarat. And at that time, when I landed there, my ADC wanted to go to the washroom and he went away, and I was standing there. Another 5 governors were standing there, so that we had a reception. They were receiving. So all the governors, they gave a bouquet, and the IAS officer just skipped me. Then I was just relaxed. I didn't mind it. Then immediately my ADC came and asked, so you didn't receive my governor. No, I received all the governors. Then she told she is our governor. Then, oh, she's a governor. I didn't know that. So even the South India, who is representing 3 states almost, but they are not aware. Even an IS officer is not. But so I felt, because it is not a complaint. But most of the time, from the down south politicians and social people from down south, whether we have pan-India representation, whether we have pan-India recognition, it is really questionable. And I'm really happy the South India Media Summit is conducted here, and it is need of the hour. And I am very proud of this program, because I myself have felt the bitterness of the sometimes, I'm not telling always, because I always narrate another incidents also. When I became the governor, why I'm telling, IAS officer and a child is almost the same. When I became the governor of Telangana, I was standing in the queue in the airport, and everyone was wishing me. Then one child of 8 years asked her mother, Amma, why everyone is wishing her? Then she told, she's our governor. That child told, Amma, don't bluff. Really, she's our governor. No, ma, only old man can be governor. She cannot be a governor. That was a message from the child. Then when I told, no, you come here and I will tell I'm the governor. Then immediately she wanted a photograph with me. And she told, then her mother asked, why you are a very shy child and now you are asking a photograph with the governor. Then she told, when she can become the governor, I also can become the governor. So that is the seed, that encouragement we sowed in the children's mind. So this is the influence, the society. And media plays a very important role. Now, there is no politics or no any social service or nothing without media. But now the media influence is little more and strategy is little more. It is like artificial intelligence, like artificial influence has emerged. Some of the young leaders I have, because we are not instantly, sometimes we do certain things. When we go in the car, suddenly if we see a person, instantly we get out of the car. And when a young leader I met, he was telling, today I will tailor a program so that I will go in the car, suddenly I will get out, I will call the media, and then it will be as a virus, it will go as a viral in the social media and media. So nowadays we have the challenge is more. The challenge is more, as I said, artificial intelligence, technology, and as a person from a political family, I have seen the evolution of the media. From my father's days, my father was a disciple of Kamaraj, and during that time, the reporters will come and write and they'll read and tell the phrases are correct. I always request the media personnel, be careful in the phrases. Once I told in a media, if the people would have supported us, because I was a busy politician, if the people would have supported us, we would have been a people representative. But identifying the talents of us, our Honorable Prime Minister and President and Home Minister gave us this responsibility. This we would have identified. That is a different phrase. Next day, the print media carried it. The people ignored me. So I was made as a governor. So this clearly there is a difference between. So I am very careful in using my phrases. So my request is, please be very careful in the phrases. And another thing, if you tell something, the head is cut, tail is cut, and sometimes body is projected in a very controversial way. So I always feel this sanctity should be maintained. And apart from that, today, even though we are talking about all our commitment towards media, I want to highlight how the media influences the people, how the media is taking a very important role in the political field, particularly media challenges. There's a different phases. Media during the ordinary time, media during the challenging times, particularly during emergency. I am a person who directly got the blow of emergency. I was a school-going child. My father was an old Congress person and he was arrested, and my mother was pregnant. I got painful. I know the painful, and I felt the painful days of emergency, and at the same time, media freedom was curtailed. In the post-freedom period, media freedom was curtailed. And another challenging period in media faces during the election period. So there will be political pressure, social pressure. So there should not be any twist of the news. At the same time, news should be projected. And all these challenges media is facing. And I always think that it is in media challenges and out of media challenges. I always respect the reporters, because they are in the field, and I always feel bad about, not feel bad, concerned about the reporters of in the villages. When I travel, when I was a politician, I used to give some media interaction with the city people. and these poor fellows will be standing with the camera and in a remote area. So they will be requesting some politician because very rarely they see the politicians. So we used to go and tell some words to them. So these are the challenges which they are facing. And apart from that, now the taking over of the social media. That is very important because our Honorable Prime Minister, during one of the media conference, he told Golden Jubilee celebration of the World Press Freedom Day, he told, World Press Freedom Day is a day to reiterate our unwavering support towards a free and vibrant press, which is vital in a democracy. In today's day and age, social media has emerged as an active medium of engagement and has added more vigor to press freedom. This social media, nowadays, whether we are seeing face to face, we are only seeing the Facebook. In a lighter sense, I read one article, one person was telling, two of the friends were meeting. So two persons met. And one person asked, you look very familiar to me. And are you in Facebook or Twitter or Instagram? Then he told, no, I am not in Facebook, Twitter or Instagram. I am residing in the upstairs for 4 years. So that is the problem. Now we are not in direct contact. Only gadgets rule us. And when I went for a convocation, one child got gold medal. I asked her, you want to submit this gold medal to dedicate this whole gold medal to whom? Your father, your mother or your teacher? She told, I want to dedicate this to Google. So now the gadgets and the technology is taking over. So that challenge was not in the previous years. So the not only the social persons, politicians, and also the media personnel have succumbed to that, and they have to be very careful because if they report now, social media reveals other things, and when such things are revealed, and then that credibility should be maintained. And apart from that, the pressure, as I tell you, it's not only social pressure, the bringing out the issues. In a lighter sense, I was reading in a paper how the editors are in pressure. 3 of them went to outing. One editor and one reporter and one photographer of the magazine. So God suddenly appeared. Then what do you want? He called the photographer and he told, I want a luxurious house. It should be in an island. So I want everything. So he created a house in the island and he gave immediately. He or she, God. And then he called the reporter. What do you want? I want a very luxurious house in Kashmir and I want to be very cool and I want some more money also. So he created immediately a house and then Then he called the editor. Now it is your time. What do you want? No, I want both of them back because within 10 hours I have to finish my issue. So my pressure is, I cannot celebrate your generosity. So I want both of them immediately. So this is the request from the God. So that I can actually pulse the pressure, how the issues are brought out. And not only that, each and every page matters. And we have to have good reporters and good workers because it is not only the media, the people, the intelligence, and their ability to catch the news and to deliver. So these are the problems which you are facing because I can say that it is press freedom and how the press are acting as a catalyst. But day to day, what is the problem? The reporters and all the media personnel and even female reporters. I always felt I was concerned about them, and when they come, I always ask whether you have any resting room, any restroom. So these are all the concerns because it's not media means not only talking superficially about it. What all the problems they face and what all the problems the society face because of them. Why I am telling sometimes twisting of news are there. Sometimes this another concern is paid news. I am very much concerned about that also. So as media personnel, there should be some truth in the reporting and there should be some generosity, genuinity in the reporting. And because our development is interlinked and we believe each other to help the people. It is not for ourselves, to help the people. And I always feel that media, sometimes the politicians avoid media. Why? Means they are very much afraid of media. They say if they deliver something and if it is projected in a different way, our intention is altered, tarnished. So my request is, There should be a good interrelationship between the leaders, the social personnels, and the media. There should be a conscious recognition between both of them. And southern part of media, and we all know that in Tamil Nadu, I have faced the media, and sometimes even some of the leaders face some problems because of the altered news. That also we have to be very careful. That is one of my requests. So please be very careful in the phrases and the intention of the interview, and the pride of the person who is giving the interview. And nowadays, when we give something, the social media criticism just flies. It's now Twitter has flied. The sparrow has flown away, but in spite of that, immediately one phrase will be projected by one. For example, Pudhiya Thalamare put a card. Then immediately our friends from okay, we are doing this, that, like that. They immediately they criticize us. So we must be very careful, and it should be exchangeable. Our policies and our pride and our nature and everything should be. We have to be very careful about that. And the media industry in South India has not only reflected this extraordinary diversity, but has also played a pivotal role in shaping its commendable compound annual growth rate, that is of 15%, propelling its size to an impressive 75,000 crores, is a testament to the spirit of innovation and advancement that characterizes the region. South India Media Summit, which is visionary concept of acknowledging and glorifying the indispensable role of South India in the media landscape, emerges as a beacon of progress and catalyst for the future growth. Now let us march forward and transform this edition of South India Media Summit into an unforgettable chapter in the annals of media history. On this momentous occasion, I extend special appreciation to the organizers of this remarkable event, Fourth Dimension Media Solutions Private Limited, led by the duo of Mr. Shankar Balasubramaniam and Mr. Bharat Vishwanathan, for their unwavering dedication in transforming such a grand conclave into a tangible reality in the heart of iconic city of Hyderabad. It is well known that Fourth Dimension Media Solutions has carved a distinguished niche for itself in the realm of media outsourcing, with resounding presence across every facet of media in the country. I once again a warm welcome to all those present at this summit. May you relish your time in Hyderabad, and let us work together to make South India Media Summit 2023 an event we can all cherish. I wanted to convey the message of our Honorable Prime Minister Modi ji once he said, we walk together, we move together, we think together, we resolve together, and together we take this country forward. And I'm really very happy to participate in this program. And my appeal is, let us all be friendly, and let us all be true to each other. And I request you all be very friendly, and I always feel the press personnel are very friendly personnel. And there is a saying that I should be awarded for not talking. I could talk so much there to talk, but not talking. So I should be awarded. So there is a famous saying like that. So we should not feel like that. We must openly talk, and the media should take the essence of it, the honey of it, and to give it to the people in a right way. Thank you so much.